So Aggro.
Yeah.
Man, like, the Inhumans premiere wasn't bad.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Which is weird, because the internet keeps telling me it's bad.
That's what you keep telling me.
Yeah, like, I keep seeing, like, YouTube videos pop up. Like, all I ever see is, like, the thumbnails. It's, like, you know, just, like, how terrible the Inhumans premiere. Because this debuted, like, in an IMAX theater. And maybe seeing it in IMAX just makes it look a lot shittier.
That really would have raised the expectations.
Yeah.
This is not something I'd see in an IMAX.
Yeah, no. It had no place in IMAX. But as far as, like...
Yeah,
like
this would have been horrible if I saw it in IMAX. Because I'd have been sitting in that seat in the huge room with the... Even if it's not like a real IMAX, if it's one of those movie IMAXs, like, yeah, let's... Wow, this is subpar.
Yeah, because it's a TV production.
Yeah.
Just shot on IMAX cameras. It's still color graded like a fucking like TV show. It's filmed like a TV show. Nothing is like cinematic about it.
Like putting a TV pilot in theaters is something that I personally find interesting. Yeah, that's kind of cool, but at the same time, oh, maybe that's not a great idea.
Yeah, no, like I can see how that could really fuck with people's expectations, but like being like just like a 2-part premiere to a larger season of a show, like I thought it was solid. Like, you know, I mean, usually I like that the first episodes of a show tend to be some of the worst because it's like trying to establish everything and get the ball rolling.
It's 50-50. Either you have there's a lot to front load here and it gets all sluggish and weird, or you've got, it's the first episode, let's do something fucking amazing.
Yeah, not every show gets to be horror-y.
I was going to say, in a lot of anime, especially in the 90s and the late 90s, it's the first episode, let's put all the tits here to keep them watching.
I was saying, Tetsubuya did have a great first episode as well.
Rumble and Half did that shit too.
Mm-hmm. The 90s were a great time.
The 90s were the greatest era of anime titties.
They really were. So, things that were not in this show were anime titties. So, I mean, I got to dock it a few points for that. But, yeah, so, like, okay, like the Inhumans. This project has been really weird.
Yeah.
Like its production history.
They were supposed to get a movie, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like
I remember the original timeline had the Inhumans.
Yeah, like the original timeline had the Inhumans, and it was like whenever they announced Phase 3, like the original lineup of Phase 3 before Ant-Man and Wasp and before Spider-Man Homecoming were added to it. Mm-hmm. There was Inhumans at the very tail end of it, like right after Infinity War Part 2. And Kevin Feige, like the guy who's basically runs like the whole MCU thing, like the movie portion of it at least, like once he got like a bit more control, from what I understand, it was him that just went, yeah, let's kind of separate these out a little, like because the Inhumans were being built up in S.H.I.E.L.D. Mm-hmm. And I guess they just didn't want to, yeah, like they didn't want to like cross over, like have people be like, oh, well, you have to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to understand this movie.
Understandable.
And, well, one, I feel like you could have explained it, because it's not like the Inhumans have like a strong tie to like what's going on.
Yeah, but at a certain point you're talking about like market perception, and you don't want possible viewers to be thinking, well, I need to be like a level 4 Marvel initiate to be able to even start this show.
Well, I feel like a lot of people would just end up watching it just because, like, oh, it's a Marvel movie, like, you know.
Well,
shit.
yeah, but those are the people that are already in the Marvel thing.
Well, no, because I mean, like a lot of people, like, so I feel like a lot of people don't keep track of the broader continuity and shit. So, like, they go see all the movies, and they aren't really aware of the shows and what the shows are doing.
Well, neither are the movies.
Right. But, like, with a lot of the shows, I don't think a lot of people are really keeping track of those. Mm-hmm. You know, like, people keep track of the Netflix stuff to an extent, because Netflix is easily digestible, but I don't think a lot of people are really keeping up with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and knowing what's going on there. Shit, the ratings...
Shit, I don't think I finished the last season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
There's no way in hell you didn't finish that arc, dude.
I didn't. Look, man, I like S.H.I.E.L.D., like, broadly. I love the things it does. Sometimes watching those episodes is a chore.
You literally stopped watching during the best season.
Yeah.
Because that was fucking, what was it? The fucking Ghost Rider arc? The fucking life model decoy arc?
I finished Ghost Rider. I'm talking about like when they're in the mainframe.
Yeah, like the fucking Agents of Hydra arc?
It just got tedious for me.
Oh, dude, you need to finish that shit up.
Yeah, the whole time I was watching, I go like, man, this is probably going to pay off really well, but god damn it, I don't want to watch Evil Fits anymore. This is lame.
Oh, dude, it gets good. Like, yeah, you need to finish, especially because, spoilers, Ghost Rider comes back and it's awesome.
Oh, good, because the whole time I was thinking, man, I want to go watch the Ghost Rider arc again.
Yeah, no, it brings it back full circle for that one, man. It's good shit.
It was a great fucking Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah,
like Motorcycle Ghost Rider, his basic Ghost Rider has always been okay, but not since like Tank Ghost Rider has Ghost Rider been this awesome.
Yeah, oh man, I can't wait for the next fucking season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And because they're like, oh wait, shit, you haven't seen, fuck! You haven't seen the finale, so I can't reference this.
Oh man, you haven't seen a thing, so I can't explain a thing to you. I wonder what that feeling's like, you bastard.
This is where you're supposed to go #go watch Firefly.
Go finish Firefly.
True, I did start Firefly. I watched like 5 episodes. There's like what, like 5 more
And when you're
left?
done, you will film an apology to the internet for not having seen it before.
I figured I'll just film a video with you talking about it, and you're just going the entire time while I have to begrudgingly admit it's good.
I was not going to watch the Inhumans because it's the Inhumans, and the Inhumans have always been, as I told you today when you said, hey, do you want to watch the Inhumans? You've got, like, the Marvel Universe, and in the same relation the Marvel Universe has to normal fiction, the Inhumans has to the Marvel Universe. It is a whole order of magnitude weirder, more esoteric, more space opera, more why is everyone dressed like this and what are all these powers?
Yeah. It's weird kind of, you know, they're kind of cosmic, but not like on the cosmic level of cosmic.
And also Inhumans is a dumb name. It's a dumb thing that this race should not still be calling itself.
Oh, like, it's the name of a race, because I'm like, dude, you're talking to like a Ninja Turtle fan.
No.
I'm not saying, you fucking watch My Little... Okay, I'm not saying, it's like, you finished the recent season of My Little Pony before I did. We don't get to fucking discriminate names here.
Like, oh, humans suck and they're awful and dumb. We Inhumans are amazing. What the fuck?
Yeah, also it's kind of weird because, like, considering how Marvel's really trying to push them as, like,
Fox still owns the mutants, and it's just that's really what gets me. Is it's such an obvious corporate marketing ploy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't mind though, because like the X-Men as a concept are a cool idea. I just like. They have, like, the Inhumans, and they can fill that role. Like, I don't need the specific X-Men themselves. I don't need Wolverine.
Right,
They're using them as, like, the idea of what the X-Men represented, and I think that's fine. Especially it makes more sense within the context of the MCU, because you couldn't have had, like, all of Phase 1, and then just shove in the X-Men around Phase 2 or some shit, because...
I think we talked about this before. Yeah. That would have been fascinating if post-Battle of New York we had... like, the exponential rise of mutants showing up.
Yeah. So, what was it? There's a fucking scene. It's about, like, mutants cropping up and stuff. And, like, okay, when Gorgon is, like, on the beach talking to those stoners, and he's just like, oh, and, like, talking about his hooves, it's like, so, you're, like, one of those Inhumans I've heard about? And I'm like, okay, see, like, that guy sees a guy with some sort of weird thing going on, and assumes he's an Inhuman. That is the kind of thing I want to see brought up in other MCU properties, god fucking damn it. Because, like, I want that kind of brand synergy. Like, in fucking Civil War, it made me really sad when Tony Stark didn't assume that Peter Parker was a goddamn Inhuman. Because it's just like, yeah, kid with weird fucking spider powers, shooting webs, has super strength, super agile... You would probably think, like, in this fucking Luke Cage. What the fuck was that?
Like, from the footage he got, he may have been able to tell the web shooters were mechanical.
Yeah, it was just kind of like a weird thing, and like, Luke Cage. Like, you see like a guy like Luke Cage, like the fucking hero of Harlem, and he's all over the news. Shield doesn't show up in a single fucking episode to fucking lock his ass up after the goddamn, shit, what the fuck is it called? The Sokovia Accord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's just things like that, like, things from the series, like for the movies and it's like the Netflix series exists in their own little bubble. The ABC shows exist in their little bubble, and the movies
that kind
exist
of
in a
inconsistency really falls under the category of the broader genre rule, which is, and this is something that everyone has to come to terms with on their own, at their own pace, in their own time, in their own way. Superheroes are dumb.
Oh yeah,
and they don't make any fucking sense past like the 30s. When they were made, like, the first time, they don't make any fucking sense in a modern context.
Watchmen.
Well, yeah, but that is an amazing cultural reaction to 30s superheroes. And they don't make sense in that updated context, and that's the point of Watchmen. Well, one of the many points. It's a porcupine of meaning, and Rasputin cosplay.
Rasputin cosplay.
Moving on. So, okay, this two-part Inhuman pilot.
Yes.
It is like the most high-budget, straight-faced Disney Channel original series that has ever existed.
It kind of reminds me of, like, when Saban was just, like, throwing random superhero shows at the wall to see what the fuck stuck. It reminds me of, like, that era of television, except, like, if Saban was marketing them to 20-somethings.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, like, I mean, the production values, I mean, it's a TV show, but
yeah.
Honestly, like...
I watch Doctor Who, I'm not going to finick over the special effects.
Yeah, and... Honestly, that dog looks really fucking awesome.
He's so cute.
He's the best thing.
I'm like watching him like, you are obviously a manufactured mascot character and I don't care. Because you're a 6-foot tall bulldog. Yes, you are.
Yeah, no, just, like, the moment I saw Lockjaw, I'm like, because, like, the moment I saw him, I was just like, I don't care how dog shit this show is. It's a 10 out of 10 just for the fucking doggy alone. Like, he's so great. Also, it really makes me wonder because of this, like, I brought it up while we were watching, but just, was Lockjaw a human at one point? Like, could you imagine, like, going through your Terragenesis, like, they drop the crystalline, and you come out a 6-foot-tall teleporting bulldog?
Which, it is. That applies one of two things. Either, yes, Lockjaw was once human, and this whole thing is weird, and we have the goofy Pluto problem. Or two, the Kree invented an immortal teleporting bulldog, and no matter what else happens in the Marvel Universe forever, the Kree are the best people who have ever existed. Because they made an immortal teleporting bulldog, and what did Jesus ever do? I mean, sure, Zeus made, in DC, Zeus made a race of hot ass-kicking women.
Yeah.
But... immortal bulldog.
But thing is, though, that, him doing that led to Wonder Woman in No Man's Land. One of the greatest things ever put to film.
But Lockjaw would have just, teleported into the German lines and, stolen all their machine guns.
He probably just, would have peed on something. He doesn't really take orders very well. You tell him to teleport somewhere and he doesn't.
Inhumans is really hard to talk about because it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yes.
It is ass end of space Shakespeare bonkers.
Yeah.
And the show does it completely straight. Mm-hmm. And one thing the show does is never ever feel the need to have to explain itself to the audience. And
even when I kind of feel it should.
And I salute that. I appreciate this is Medusa. She controls her hair.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about it. There's not a line about why she can do it because we finally reached that point of bizarre comic book saturation in our culture where this is Medusa, she wears purple and has red fighting hair. Doesn't need to be addressed. You just show it one time and okay, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Inhumans is really about. We've gotten to this point where that show existing isn't an event. It's not a risk. It's not a how will this work out or a television history kind of thing. It's just, man, that's really weird. Is Knight Rider on next?
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I was really, because like my emotional like roller coaster of feelings towards this project was when it was first announced. I was really excited for two reasons. One, because I was like, oh, something from the TV show is going to bleed over into the movies finally. You know, because like I said, I like that brand synergy thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Completionist binge watchers that we are.
Yeah.
We like everything tying up and together, and yeah, payoff.
Yeah, like
why did you watch the TV series? Fuck you, casual.
Yeah, yeah, that is what I want. So there was that, and like I still know jack shit about the Inhumans. Like I know that they live on the moon. They're like space human things. I don't know. They're fucking
I knew
aliens.
Medusa was a thing, and I knew Black Bolt was a thing. Because every now and then, when shit gets super real, they call in Black Bolt, and Black Bolt's like, "I am the baddest motherfucker in existence." And I'm like, "What about Sentinel?" And he's like, "Fuck you."
So yeah, fucking like I knew nothing about these. I've always seen Black Bolt's design, and like the first 6 times I saw Black Bolt's design, I thought it was Bullseye in a different outfit.
I thought he was an X-Man for years.
Yeah, I have seen him in a lot of pictures with the X-Men too. So
yeah, I think he hangs out with the X-Men a lot.
Yeah, shit. I think he may have shown up in like one of those X-Men comics that we were reading. That Bendis run.
Yeah, he did. He showed up in that.
Yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, like I said, I know fuck all about them. And the last time I knew fuck all about a Marvel property and they did something in the MCU, it was Guardians of the Galaxy, and it was one of the greatest fucking things ever. So I was super excited. I'm like, oh my god, what is the Inhumans gonna bring to the table?
You know, as much as I love the Guardians series, now I look back on it and think, but for a couple of copyright happenstances, we were this close to a Starjammers movie.
I'm still waiting for that Howard the Ducks reboot.
Oh my god, is that happening?
No.
Okay. Don't fucking scare me like that.
But yeah, no, Starjammers would be fucking awesome. I mostly just want to see, like, time-traveling young Scott Summers going on pirate adventures with his dad.
Man, fuck Scott. I want to see Kitty Pryde with the Starjammers.
She's too busy fucking Star-Lord. Actually, I think they're broken up in the comics now. I don't know. It's hard to keep track.
Who knows? Who cares?
Right? But... So yeah, when the property went from movie to TV show, I was just like, oh, well, whatever. We're still getting Inhumans in some facet. Because I want to see what they do with them. Because I want to see all this Inhuman stuff pay off from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, the first trailers were coming out, and I'm like, oh no. Because, like I see, like, the production photos, like, the set photos and, like, the shoots that they were doing, and I'm like, oh, those costumes look like shit. Oh, no. And then I'm, like, seeing the trailers, and the trailers, you know, it's that flat TV lighting, that flat TV shot composition, and I'm like, oh, the color grading is so TV. Everything about it is just so TV and so flat and bland. And I'm like,
The Tomorrow People, season 6.
and I'm just like, I don't. And the trailer is cut so shittily too, and I'm just like, oh no, this is gonna be dog shit. And then I find out the producer on this is the guy who did fucking Iron Fist. Yeah. So I'm like, no, not again. And
Man, not paying attention to this project at all really paid off for me.
yeah, no, like I'm having like a fucking crisis at this point. So when I finally sat down and watched it with you, like an hour ago, like 2 hours ago, I'm like the costume. First off, Black Bolt, like he pulls that outfit off.
Yeah, okay. If you're teetering on whether or not to watch it,
Yeah.
and you're watching this video to decide for some reason,
Yeah.
the guy playing Black Bolt doesn't speak, speaks in sign language, is wearing a black leather, like, 90s reboot version of the Black Bolt costume.
Yeah.
He is absolutely pulling that shit off.
Yeah.
It is bizarre.
Yeah, like that fucking, like, because when I saw, like I said, like, you know, the promotional image and stuff, I'm like, oh, he looks so fucking lame.
He does.
But then, like, just...
like Medusa's right next to him, translating. Medusa is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Medusa seems stupid, and her outfits are ugly. They are. That fucking slash cut top was just hideous.
I liked it.
But fucking Black Bolt is just, he's standing there and I'm like, yeah, that guy is the Moon King of the Inhumans. I buy that 100%.
Yeah, yeah, fucking just seeing him, the presence he brings to the like his performance, just there is an air to him. There's just like, yeah, no, like that guy is the King of the Moon. I have no problem believing this, and he wears that outfit unironically. I also believe that too. Like there's like I said, I see it and I buy it. Like, and just the way he presents himself, the look he gets, because I love. Like, when he's in king mode, just, you know, just that stern expression, you know, he conveys a good amount. Like, you can kind of tell, even without him doing his sign language and, like, having Medusa translate for, like, you know, what he's kind of thinking at any given moment. And, like, yeah, the actor is really expressive. I really like that. And, like, when he lands on Earth, and he's just like, I am out of my depth. He has no clue on how to do. Like when the fucking cops like put your hands behind your head, he's just like,
no, they
I
don't.
Yeah, like it takes him a while to like really. Yeah, and I love like how he's kind of adapt because he can't speak to them to communicate things. Mm-hmm. So he like. After, like, so much of, like, you know, I guess context clues, he's just like, okay, I'm incarcerated.
He basically immediately realizes that he doesn't have a way to get back to the moon yet.
Yeah.
So there's nothing he can proactively accomplish. He knows his wife is safe and she's looking for him. And so he's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
Until something comes up.
Yeah. Yeah, like fucking Black Bolt, he sells it. That his brother. In the trailers, I'm like, oh, who the hell is this goofy motherfucker? Alright. Man, he's intimidating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so he doesn't know the Bolton.
Yeah. Like, I had no frame of reference for this guy.
I'm sitting there like, oh, fuck, is that Ramsay? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Why did they hire that guy? Oh, what's coming?
So when he's doing like all those like Weasley shit behind the scenes and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, like, you know, like, I'm getting a feel for his character, and then but when he's doing like his big grandizing speeches, but when he becomes just like scary as shit.
When he leans into the evil.
Because, like, you know, he's doing, like, all of his, like, killing people. Even when he's, like, killing people off and, like, he's shaving Medusa's head, like, I was like, okay, he's a bad guy. I got you. When he walks up to the fucking genetic council and just kind of has this little casual chit-chat with them in the most horror, it's just so fucking intimidating. And he's doing this with, like, 4 guards pointing guns at them.
Because there's just, like a lot of actors get typecast for being able to do specific shit. And what this man can do very, very well is when he smiles, he can project how completely unchained from normal morality he is.
Yeah.
He's really good at it. And there's something about his face, his cheeks, how pretty his eyes are. There's just something wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, great.
I love the way that they light him. Because they always light him with bright, natural sunlight. Mm-hmm. I think it's supposed to evoke that sort of like false messiah motif his character's going for. But even when other characters are with him, that lighting is on the back of their head and their TV lit. And he's always got white light coming at his eyes.
Oh, never noticed. Mm-hmm. I'll have to like check that in future episodes. But yeah, just great lead protagonist, great fucking villain, fucking giant CGI bulldog.
Fuck, man, when Medusa just shivved a bitch.
Oh my god! Yeah, just because I'm just like, okay, like I'm like, okay, there's gonna be some really dumb bullshit from like Medusa to like
it's wildly up and down. Like Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, that's really cool. What is even... Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, no.
This show is silly.
It is.
It is balls out silly. I really can't wait to see what happens.
This is outright like the goofiest, most comic booky fucking thing the MCU has produced.
Because they're not like a lot of the Marvel things like establish credibility, out of which they try to do the silly comic book things, you know, from the root of like, no, the Inhumans...
It is that.
They're just going. They're not stopping. They're not waiting for you to like take a breath or catch up or figure out what the fuck is going on. They're just going. And good or bad, however the series goes, I really want to see how that works.
Yeah, because like I'm kind of shocked by the negative backlash, like you know, like the pre-backlash and everything. Because I mean, going by the trailers, yeah, looks like dog shit. Just watching this now, I'm like, okay, like actually getting to see it, seeing like the characters, the performances, the story that they're going with, like yeah, like I'm pretty invested. I want to see where this goes. Like I said, like. Cause, yeah, like it doesn't try to, like you said, it doesn't try to like be grounded and then do some comic book shit around it. This is, yeah, these are some space people who live on the moon, and like they all have weird, crazy powers. She has manipulating hair. His voice can like fucking obliterate his parents just by like through teen angst.
That shot was fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was like one of like the fucking shots. Like if I was to say like the most memorable moments is. Fucking Maximus talking to the council and young Black Bolt just fucking vaporizing his parents.
It was clear from that shot that it was just some normal 15-year-old argument with his parents.
Yeah, and he had just
why? And they're fucking dead immediately. They are obliterated. He killed his parents. And there's like the way the shot keeps panning, like, no, this is continuing to happen. We're not going back from this. This is...
Yeah, just because you see like the parents from the back view and the camera's like... And just before they're out of frame, he goes, but why? And then the ripple, you see like out the corner, his, like I think it's like his father just breaks apart. And then as the camera pans around... There's just the black scorch mark against the wall.
That 8-second shot was better than every Uncle Ben death for the last 15 years.
Damn. Man, you might get stabbed in public for saying that one.
Fuck him. Bring it.
But yeah, no, that fucking moment, like you said, like it is just the way it is framed. Like you know, his parents are giving him shit. And he's being, why you have to be such fucking parents? And just, like his angsty teenage emotional outburst is immediately put to an end by him just killing his own parents.
I really hope the show leans into that. It keeps being exactly this silly and exactly this dark.
Yeah.
Because this show is not chained down. That's what we've been talking about. This show will just go balls out anywhere. And I really hope it just continues to be this ridiculous, with all these weird fucking characters it doesn't have time to slow down and explain to you, and just amazingly dark final shit happening, and then skipping off to the next weird thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like if this series can keep up this momentum and just keep that balance going and just... It's going to be one hell of a fucking roller coaster of a series. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. This could end up being like one of my favorite fucking TV shows, period.
Like, it may not be the most technically well-directed show in human history, but man, if it keeps throwing out cool ideas at this pace...
It's going to be one of the most interesting, that's for goddamn sure. So yeah, no, Inhumans, like, go check it out. Like, those first 2 episodes... I would say definitely check out the first 2 episodes. Because I think that's where you get, like... Because, like, I feel like the first episode's a lot of setup, and then, like, the second episode gives you a lot more of, like, a little bit more of the characters, a little bit more of the power sets. I think that's actually where you get the Black Bolt, Sonic Wave... No, wait. Shit.
What?
Like the Black Bolt killing his parents. Was that in episode 1 or 2?
I think that was in 2.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, and that's also with the genetic counseling. So yeah, like the 2 best scenes are in episode 2, outside of Lockjaw, who is just eternally amazing. And, like, honestly, every series now needs just a giant CGI bulldog forever. Like seriously, like I want to see a series do well. Like I want people to watch it. I hope people aren't going to be turned off by the trailers.
And on that note, if you go to look into any kind of property, especially on YouTube, and like the first 4 results are this is shit and here's why, go watch it yourself.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is an entire culture of hate clickbait, and any book worth burning is a book worth reading. Like, shows that are good are usually good the same way. Any show that's terrible enough to actually hate is hateable in an interesting, different way. So you should see it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you and I still talk about Sword Art Online. Was it 5 fucking years later? 6 years later?
One of these days I'm going to get just really down on myself and actually watch Season 2.
Dude, you didn't even finish Season 1.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't finish the Elfheim arc.
That's all Season 1?
That's all Season 1.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, the fucking gun whatever online, like, that's Season 2.
I thought that was Season 3.
No, that's Season 2. Yeah, they're 2 26-episode seasons. It's just, you know, they crammed multiple books into each season. That's okay. I hear, like, the second half of Season 2 is they go back to Elfheim and it's just a bunch of filler episodes. Filler's the best part of Dragon Ball Super. Maybe it's the same thing for Sword Art Online. You know what? Maybe we should do... Maybe after we get done with this Universe Survival arc, we just do drunken vlogs. Like, we just get hammered, we watch like 5 episodes of Sword Art at a time.
It's gonna be like 13 hours of us screaming about Log Horizon Season 1. and maybe the original dot hack.
And also how, like, we're never gonna get Log Horizon Season 2 or Season 3 because that guy got arrested.
Yeah, 2 wasn't that great.
2 wasn't that great, but it still had a lot of good stuff in it.
It did.
And it's still worth watching.
I think it was mostly the animation that was... Like, a lot of the design choices.
Yeah, the character designs had a weird altered...
It was paced and directed.
Yeah.
Am I actually going to have to go read a fucking light novel?
Well, I mean, the light novels don't go any further than the anime now because the guy got arrested.
Right.
Thanks, tax evasion.
It's always fucking tax evasion.
It's always fucking tax evasion. That or like they touched a kid.
Was that how they got Obata?
I was gonna say that's how they almost got, Bryan Singer.
Oh.
Well, okay. When he was, I think in like Brazil, I think he slept like a 17-year-old boy.
Was it Metrocon that happened to?
What?
I don't know. That's probably not some shit I should be talking about on the internet.
I remember that one. Shit.
Just ignore that happened.
Let's say that,
don't Google it.
Let's say because that shit was on Anime News Network.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, that was a big deal. Like, guy who runs convention, like, fondles or like sexually assaults like underage cosplay girls.
Because I remember when they were mounting Metrocon, like, wow, how'd they get all these guests? And I knew some guys who knew the guys who were running that, and they're by lying and over-promising, and they don't have the money for this. And then the next thing I heard, yeah, it's not happening. Why? Well, the guy who runs it went to jail. Why did he go to jail?
Yeah. Man, that has nothing to do with the Inhumans, but it's still a pretty good story. Kind of like the Inhumans, which you should watch on ABC every whatever the fuck it's airing.
It may not be amazing, but it's always bet on weird TV. Go watch it.
Yeah, do it. Just give it a shot. It's 90 minutes of your fucking life, and honestly, it's better than most shit you're probably gonna end up watching on television anyhow.
Did I make a Knight Rider reference 20 minutes ago?
I mean, you referenced Knight Rider. Which is kind of weird. Wait, did they reboot Knight Rider? Because I think they did.